What's up, Philly faithful? If you're new here, make sure you definitely hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and definitely turn on those post notifications. That way you'll stay up to date with all these Eagles recap videos. All right, guys, we're facing the Seattle Seahawks this week. Again, prior to the game, we got some kind of messy locker room stuff getting out. There's a rumor of the Nelson Aguilar Twitter burner account.
So I just want to know which one of you, my friends that are here in the media, are going to go on your Twitter handle and say, all right, stop playing with Nelson. This wasn't him.
We got the story coming out about Alshon Jeffrey turning down Carson Wentz's offer for a team bonding event in the offseason. So a lot of messy stuff going on. I've been saying for a while now, I think there's a lot more issues in the locker room, and a lot of this stuff, they're just trying to keep the lid on it, and it's just the pressure is building and building and building. And I think a lot of this stuff is gonna come out in the offseason, but that's another story. All right, again, we're plagued with injuries this week. We got Jordan Howard out, we got Alshon out, we got Aguilar out, we got Lane Johnson out. We did bring up Greg Ward Jr., and I think that paid off today. Greg really stepped up and played his role and did what he was asked to do, so congratulations to him. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's just hop right into the game. Whew, boy, we started off on offense, so let's get into that. All right, guys, really there's just not a lot to say about the offense, right? The offense was terrible today. It was atrocious. Guys, I know we have injuries. I know we don't have pieces to the puzzle for our offense. But here's the thing. This is the NFL. What do they always tell you? Next man up. Next man up. This is football. People get hurt. Next man up. We can't make excuses when we say, we had so-and-so in and Carson doesn't have these weapons. No, these guys are relied on. These guys are professionals. These guys get paid a lot of money to go in there and do their job and play their role. And when they're not doing that, that's a problem. And we're seeing that. I'm tired of hearing every week, we didn't execute. We left some plays out there. We would have liked to have those back. We got to play better. We got to coach these plays better. Like, we do this, we've been doing this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and nothing is getting better. Nothing. And let's be objective here, Eagles fans. Let's be objective, and let's not get on this, put this divide of whether you're with Carson or whether you're not with Carson. We have to look at this objectively, okay? Carson played bad today. It was bad. Just look.
Speed rusher, Kevin, just gets upfield normally.
Drops back here. Wentz just lost it. Wow. 18 yards on the ground early going today. On the fake. Pressure in his face. He's in trouble. Down he goes. The ball is loose. And Seattle's got the football. But they'll throw it out of it. Wentz, pressure, gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. McDougal was right there. He was four-man rush. Pressure on Wentz. And Carson Wentz goes down again here from the 38. And a fumble on the play. It's loose. Still loose. It is picked up by Seattle. Jefferson has it. Still rumbling. Tries to flip it. It's on the ground again. Seattle picks it up again. It's Griffin. Shaquem Griffin inside the 5.
That is not elite level quarterback. That's not franchise quarterback. Today was terrible. Just absolutely terrible. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Unacceptable. Just unacceptable. And then we're missing a big piece on the O-line, Lane Johnson, and then Brandon Brooks goes out. And guess what? Carson gets sacked 3 times this game. So guys, it was just bad. The offense was bad. Miles Sanders did what he was expected to do. He had a couple nice runs in there. Zach Ertz played well. I think he did what was expected of him. All right, let's move on to the defense. This game was eerily similar to last week's game against the Patriots. Defense played phenomenal. You can't ask the defense to do any more than they did out there today. They were pushed to their limit. They did the best they could do. They played a hell of a game today and held the Seattle Seahawks to 17 points. When you look at the numbers, we had 6 sacks. Jenkins had 2 of them.
And try and keep the football away from Russell Wilson.
Wilson in pressure, and he's dropped on the blitz from Malcolm Jenkins. In at tailback. Fake it to him. Wilson got a lot of time this time. Now late pressure, and Malcolm Jenkins is going to get him. He had time initially, couldn't find it.
We had the interception by McLeod Jr.
We're back on a 3rd and long. Wilson going for it. It is intercepted by Philadelphia. McLeod has got it off the tip. McLeod to the 30. He's going to lateral it now to Maddox, looking for some blocking. And he goes out of bounds.
And a nice fumble recovered by Gary.
Turnover margin, and we just saw it in the last couple.
And he fumbles again. This time the Eagles have it. 2 consecutive.
So those guys did all they could do today to keep this team in the game, and they did. They deserved the game ball, hands down. The offense just did not produce, did not do anything to complement how well the defense has been playing lately, and for like the last 3 to 4 games, honestly. All right, let's get into my final thoughts. All right, guys, it's the same thing week after week. I'm now getting tired of it. I'm done. I'm tired of masking these problems. I'm tired of trying to sugarcoat things. We have problems. We have a lot of problems. We have a lot of issues to address, either in the locker room, on the field, coaching staff, medical staff. Everybody's accountable. Everybody is accountable. Everybody deserves a finger pointed at them. Everybody needs to look in the mirror. The season is, in my opinion, the season is done, okay? Now, I know, guys, I know we can still make it in there. We can still win the division if Dallas goes and plays bad the rest of the year and we win out the next 5 games, you know, all this and that. But why do we need to rely on another team doing bad when we should have taken care of business first, and we're not taking care of business? And then what happens when we do get in the playoffs? We're not that great of a team and we're just going to go in there hoping like, no, man, like this is not a playoff. This is not a playoff team. Like I don't trust this team going into the playoffs at this point. There's no way. And even if we get guys healthy and put them into place, these guys haven't played together all season and meshed every week. We've had to play with different pieces of the puzzle, and that's just the way it is. And we've had guys not step up. We've had guys play poorly. Like I'm really disappointed this season, and I really think we need to take a look inside and make changes in the offseason. There's things that need to be done, that's for sure. As always, let me know your thoughts on the game. You can do that by commenting below. And once again, fly Eagles fly. Go Bird Dan.
Victory!